Hey superstars, it's your best friend Scott. I am experimenting and switching things up a little bit by changing Hall of Fame Mondays to Hall of Fame Thursdays, just so I can see if I can get some more eyeballs on these videos. In this series, I do an oil painting of a Hall of Famer every other week. The randomizer landed on the Pirates this week. I had a lot of options for Pittsburgh, but I decided to go with Roberto Clemente. I was really tempted to paint Honus Wagner. I love his face and I love that era, and I have never done a Honus piece yet, but I am a man of the people, and I'm guessing the people would rather see Clemente. And who can blame them? I totally get it. Pittsburgh Yinzers love him, obviously, but he's one of those icons that transcends the Burgh. Everybody respects Clemente, whether you like the Pirates or not. He was a great ball player and even greater person. And I know I can paint anyone I want, but it's kind of an honor to paint someone like Clemente, and a task that I have to get just right. So the pressure's on, but I'm going to give it my best shot here. Clemente is one of those guys that I don't really have to rattle off his history or his stats, because most of you know how he was tragically lost in a plane crash, and most of you probably know that he was a five-tool superstar. He was a 15-time All-Star, MVP in 1966. His Pirates won the World Series twice. He was the World Series MVP in 1971. He had 12 Gold Gloves and 4 batting titles, exactly 3,000 hits, 240 home runs, and a lifetime batting average of .317. He was almost a Dodger. He signed with them in 1954, and even though he was considered a bonus baby, the Dodgers sent him to the AAA Montreal Royals instead of having him sit on the bench in the majors. Pittsburgh was then able to poach him with the Rule 5 draft in November that year. And then in 1958, Clemente joined the U.S. Marine Corps Reserves. I guess the training really helped him physically, but I thought it was really telling that this man who faced his share of racism while playing in the States still served this country even if Puerto Rico was home. And quickly moving through his career, I mentioned before he helped his Pirates win the World Series in both 1960 and 1971. It was New Year's Eve in 1972 when Clemente chartered a flight to deliver aid to earthquake victims in Nicaragua. The overloaded plane was not really fit for flight, and neither was the pilot, but Clemente wanted to personally see the packages arrive because previous attempts to deliver help were lost to corrupt officials. The plane suffered engine failure right after takeoff and then crashed into the Atlantic. After the tragedy, the Baseball Hall of Fame changed the rules so that one could be elected just 6 months after death. So Clemente was then enshrined into the Hall of Fame almost immediately in 1973. Only the second Hispanic player ever to be elected. And if you've never been and you're able, I highly recommend visiting the Clemente Museum in Pittsburgh. It is so well done and just a great way to spend an afternoon. Very informative and very inspiring. It is sales pitch time. This original art has been sold, and I would like to retain a little sense of reverence, so I don't want to get too salesy here, but I have made a limited run of art trading cards with this image, and those are in my Etsy shop while supplies last, so go check those out if you're so inclined. The link is in the description below. There's Mr. Clemente. I'm very pleased with how this one came out. With all of that bright light, it was pretty fun to paint. I do hope you guys dig this one, and of course, thank you for watching. I'll be back next week with some more baseball art. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you real soon.